Hi, I'm just going to kind of show you how I use old maps, historic aerials, websites like that, Google Earth, to kind of find places to go. For an example, I blew this up for you, printed it out so I could show you. Kind of highlighted the area I want to check out, which is right in here, this L-shaped. Now there's these little squares. Those usually indicate some sort of structure, houses, barns, outbuildings, different things like that. So I kind of found this area where there was quite a bit where, in 1855, there was quite a bit of structures in there, and now it looks like nothing but farmland. Now it is city-owned. You're allowed to go out there unless it's deemed in a historic site, which this isn't. I think the city bought this a while back and converted it into hiking trails, things like that. But we'll check it out later. So for an example, there's these two squares right here. And when I printed out and went to Google Earth, I kind of zoomed in on that area right there. And that is right here, this square. Now, it kind of tells me that there is something there because it kind of looks different. All the farm fields around it. So, that could be a stone wall or, who knows. It just looks a little different. Trees in that area. So there's one area I want to check out. Now here's also four squares right there, indicate structures. That area is right up here. Again, looks different. We have to go check it out and see. And then right at the top here, there's two faint squares, which would be, the corresponding one would be this one right here. Again, it's cleared, looks a little different. So check that out. So could be 4, 5, 6, 8 potential places to check out right in here. Now here's a blown up of that L, modern day area. So I'm thinking there are farms down there, something like that. Again, finding old maps of the area you're in is really useful. And again, if you're familiar with the area, that can help, even more, because you can kind of in your heads, picture what's there and what isn't, and then go to the old maps and then go check out the new maps and see what's there or not. And then you can use a hunt, another app I have called, it's X Hunt or something like that, and that it's not always 100% accurate, but it's pretty accurate. It tells you property boundaries, who owns that land, so that can be really useful too, to find out who owns the land. So we'll go over there in a little bit. I can get my butt moving and go outside and check it out. So we made it. Before I came out here, I did a little bit of research about the area. It was first settled by the Native Americans. They grew their crops out here due to the fertile soil. And so they first settled the area due to its proximity to the river. Had good soil for growing things. Then later on, earlier colonial settlers settled the area. So I kind of jumped a little bit as I was walking. Heard a loud crash as I was walking this tree, or the remains of a tree. Fell down maybe 10 or 15 feet behind me. I'm going to check it out and make sure nothing pushed it down. No, it looks like it's just rotted. I was at the right place at the right time. 60 seconds earlier, I would have been at the wrong place at the wrong time. There it is. Oof. It's pretty rotted. Alright, back on with it. So, I'm at area number 1, indicated on the map. Let's see if we can find anything in here. Shotgun shell. Heineken. That's new. Oh, there's an old Not quite the age we're looking for, but that's older. Yeah. Look, a button. Plastic button, though. What we got? There's stuff out here. Spring. I don't know if any of you heard that. Just heard that loud boom, but there is a quarry near here. It just sounded like a bunch of rocks falling. Some more brick. Oh, I thought that was a coin for a second. There's a rock. Saw. Looks like part of a mattress spring. Mattress frame. You can see what they're meaning about the fertile soil. Black gold. Let's check over here a little bit more. It's like a big square piece of granite there. I wonder what's living in there. Yeah, well, old piece of pottery. Yeah, definitely have to come check this place out. Across this giant tree. Look at the size of this thing. Whoa. Wow. That's a big one. I'll stand kind of next to it, see how you can kind of tell how big it is. Huge. Wow. Okay, so we made it to the second site. Over here. I'm just kind of walking around on this mound up here. Definitely does look like a cellar hole down there. Concrete. But it definitely does form a boundary around here. Let's go check it out. Now it either washed up here when the river was high, or someone lives down here. Glaciers. No. Sort of fibrous material. Looks like someone's been hanging out here. Maybe it's their summer home. Summer hangout. I'm doing some barbecuing. What's that blue? Purell hand sanitizer. It's like a stick you use to fish in the river. Some plastic spoons. Barbecue tongs. Sure hope there's no one underneath that. Barbecue forks, bobber, and tools. Yeah, looks like these haven't been used in a while. Wire cutters, hatchet. Blanket. Maybe it was a homeless camp. And it got too cold and went elsewhere. But I sure hope there's nothing underneath that big block of ice and that tarp. Maybe we'll come back just to check it out. Mesh bag. I wonder what this thing is. Looks Looks electronic. Power converter. Yeah. What else do I see? What's that? Some sort of cardboard. Can you see him? And I just looked over this way, and there's more. There's probably 4 or 5 over that way too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, 10. And some babies. Alright, let's see how close we can get. Oop, that one spotted me. There they go. Go on. Those two must be domesticated. Oh, white-tailed deer. That's why they're called white-tailed deer. They flick them up. All you can see is white. Pretty cool. Alright, we'll leave them alone. Hopefully they'll come back. Just thought I'd come down here and show you some video of the river. Probably only about, those fields we were in, probably only about 20 feet from here. See that island? I bet there's some things on there. Probably get to it in midsummer. Probably walk right over to it when the river's, when we're in kind of a drought. Let's go check it out. Over there we got railroad tracks. I went along the banks of the river. Those haven't been used in a long time. We got a shot down here. It's kind of a beautiful, peaceful place. Thought I'd show you. So I think I came upon the old dump site for this farm. You can see all these mounds. And over there was some rusty old pieces of farm equipment. This kind of looks like an old dump site. Just kind of just dump everything here. Hopefully it'll go in the river. Just came across this old bottle. Let's see what it says. Kerr, self-sealing. I don't know what that says. Mason. Yeah, I'll keep that. Kind of neat old-timey writing on it. Let's see what else we can find. Flying right over me. Hope they don't poop right on my head. Hear them? Hear all those wings flapping? And there they go. Saw something shiny. I'll show you what it is. Want to see it? I'll put it on the ground. So I saw that. Just the tip of that. Sticking out of the snow right over there. Just check it out. It's a knife. Ooh, look at that one. I don't know if it's a nice one or not, but we'll check it out. Pretty heavy. Pretty heavy duty. Alright, cool.